Welcome, welcome. In this video, we are going to learn about summation notations. That is very essential in statistics. Before diving into the main topic, let's understand its concept. Here is an example. In this example, saying that a sample consists of 5 literary books and the price of each books are $40, $50, $70, $60 and $30 respectively. Okay, then telling us to find the sum, that is a sum of these 5 books. So the sum means simply the additions of all variables, and the variables is price. So let us consider the symbol for the first books. Talking about the symbol of first book, then we denote it as X, and here is the subscript we use 1. This stands for the first book. Similarly, there another will be the second X and 2 that represent the second book, okay, and so on. So there are altogether 5 books. Then we simply 1 x1, x2, x3, x4 and x5, and after adding this all number we get total as $40, $50, $70, $60 and at the last $30. And when we do the summations or addition of this number, we get 250 as a total. And this is simply the summations of the number or the variables. Okay, so after understanding this, let's move to the main topic, that is summations. So we just deal about the summations, which simply means additions, as there are 5. Okay, in statistics there also may be the thousands or 10,000s and so on variables. So in that case we use a Greek word called sigma. That's that symbol will be like this, sigma. We call it sigma, and sigma means summations of the variables. So that case we consider X for price, and there is a subscript we use 1, that for the first book and so on. And there are altogether 5 books. So in that case we use x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus x5. And if we want to denote this whole as a single word, that we write the sigma x, where x is a variable and the sigma means the summations of these all variables. But here is the 5 variable. We can also explain it as, when we write the sigma and x, then there are total number of variables which we called n is equals to 5 and begins with 1. So this begins with 1 and up to 5, and this can elaborate as x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus x5 if we want to elaborate it. Okay, now let's understand these questions. Okay, here is the annual salaries, and this is given in thousands of dollars of the 4 workers. Okay, that is 75, 90, 125 and 61 respectively, and telling us to find sigma x. So let's first find the sigma x. So sigma x is equals to, we already discussed about it, it is the, when we call the salaries as a variable x, then we add all the salaries in this, and we simply add 75, 90, 125 and 61. And if we add this, we get 351. Okay, similarly the second options is sigma x square. When these types of questions means after adding we have to square the total sum, then 351 whole square. Okay, and after squaring we get 123,201. Okay, this will be answer. Similarly, in the case of sigma x square, it is simply telling us that first square its variables like 75 square, then plus 90 square, then plus 125 square, then plus, and then 61 square. And after that, so in this case telling that after squaring these all, then we get the 75 square 5625, 90 square which is 8100, 125 square which is 15,625, and 61 square which is 3271. And after doing the addition we get the final answer. So in this way we can solve the various summations problem. Let's talk about the another problem. Here similarly we just describe this one. Okay, here is the things that one is the m columns and that containing the 12, 50, 20 and the 30, and the second column is the f that contain 5, 9, 10 and 16. So first questions is telling to compute sigma m. So we simply add all these m value sigma m and we get our final answer. Okay, in sigma f square we have to find the f square first, and f square will be 5 square which is 25, 9 square which is 81, 10 square which is 100 and so on. And after finding the square of f we now find the sigma f square. Okay, by adding all these here. Okay, and here is the sigma mf. So mf means m multiply f. So in this case we have to multiply the value of m into 5, we get 60 and so on. And after we get the every value after multiplying the m and f, then we do the sigma mf, which means adding these all four values of this column. And in the fourth column there is telling in the fourth column it is telling us to calculate m square f, which means that we have to first calculate the m square. Okay, and we calculate here m square as 12 square, 15 square and then 20 square and the 30 square, and then we get some values here. Okay, and after that we have to multiply m square with f and we get another value. After multiplying this m and m square we get here 4 values. Okay, and after adding these 4 value we get the summations m square f, and this is the total case of the summations of the value. Thank you for today.